everyone, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. Okay, so as we do every week, let's pull some cards. Let's tune in. Let's see what energetic weather we have this week, and let's see what guidance Spirit has for us as to how to navigate the energy this week. Okay, so let's pull a tarot card for the beginning of this week, being Monday and Tuesday. We have the Two of Wands. Now, tuning into the energy of this, I'm hearing the word decisions, the need to make some decisions, but I'm also noticing this big window that this lady is looking through. So this speaks to me about expanding our vision on the decisions that we are needing to make. I'm hearing Spirit say, see possibilities rather than limits when it comes to the decisions that we're needing to make in the beginning of this week, right? Expand your vision. Okay, let's see what guidance is here from the wisdom of the oracle for us for the beginning of this week. Unfinished symphony. So tuning into the energy of this, I'm getting a sense of having a look to see what we've maybe left unfinished. So this could be goals we had from the past, unfinished projects. How can we look at it differently? How can we pick up the pieces of what we started but couldn't finish for whatever reason? It's time to expand our vision and see what can we now continue with? What do we now maybe have the time, the resources, the energy to finish what we had started before? And maybe also bringing a different perspective to those things that we started before but couldn't finish, right? Interesting. Okay, let's get some further elaboration from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Goblins. Okay, so whatever decisions that we're needing to make in the beginning of this week, whatever it is that we need to finish off what we started last year but couldn't finish, we're going to encounter some goblins. Okay, and those goblins are the little voices in your head that say, you can't do that, you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you don't have enough time, you don't have the money, blah, blah, blah. Now, if last year taught us anything, it was to learn how to face our fears and not flinch, and to learn how to trust. So here we're putting our legs to test, if that makes sense, like putting our sea legs to work here. Like we've learned how to handle things without much drama. So let's face the goblin that stands in the way of whatever it is that we're wanting to make a decision about, and completely ignore that goblin and move on anyway. Think of your fears as salespeople. As we go through life towards our goal, we're going to get the salespeople that are going to come along and be like, don't you want to be interested in this fear? Shouldn't you be distracted by this item instead that holds you back? Ignore them, okay, and keep moving towards your goal anyway. Okay, let's now get some elaboration from the tarot for the middle of the week, being Wednesday and Thursday. What guidance is here? The Sun. Now, tuning into this, I'm being reminded of the full moon in Leo on the 25th. Now, we feel the energy of that moon, or any moon event for that matter, 3 days before, on the day, and 3 days after. So the sun in the middle of the week is about optimism. I'm getting huge optimism here, okay? A lighter energy coming through. And I'm also hearing the word support, right? And happiness. So middle of the week, I feel us getting a nudge and more desire and more energy that we're going to feel to actually pursue those goals that we're making decisions about. Optimistic energy coming through. Bless you, Lily. Support from the universe to help us forward, right? And I'm also getting a very playful energy from this, because the sun in Leo is everything what Leo is about. Optimism, creativity, the inner child, a little bit of drama, okay? Typical Leo energy. Very nice. Okay, let's get some elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle now for the middle of the week. Deep knowing. This is about intuition, listening to those intuitive nudges that are saying to you, do this, go there, whatever it is that you're feeling nudged to do, trust it, because I'm hearing Spirit say these are the answers that you were looking for. So whatever intuitive insights you get in the middle of the week, act on them, because I'm hearing Spirit say that that voice, those nudges will be loud, okay? And those nudges will nudge you towards your pursuit of happiness or joy or success or whatever it is that you're working towards. We are definitely being nudged through our inner knowing. Okay, let's get some elaboration now from the Enchanted Map. Encouragement. Again, you can't make this up. Okay, so the encouragement here is the universe's way of saying to you, you can do it, okay? Let's go. Even if it looks impossible or whatever it is, whatever looks dire or like it'll never happen for you, this is the encouragement that you need to push forward regardless, because the only thing holding you back are these guys, the goblins, the naysayers, right? Push forward anyway. The universe is saying yes. I'm hearing Spirit say. All right, let's see. What do we have now for Friday and the weekend? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Notice the seed. I'm hearing the word potential. And this is specifically, well, it's usually related to money, abundance, career, business, our material world. And I'm hearing the word a gift. So come Friday and the weekend, we might receive something that's going to help us to move forward. So this could be a new job. Maybe you'll start a new business, or maybe you'll reinvent a current business. But they're showing influx of abundance coming to support. Okay, that makes sense. The reason that there's going to be an influx of support is because money doesn't come before we do something. It doesn't work that way. We make a first of all, we have a desire. What is the desire? This or that or that. That's the desire. Then comes decision. I am deciding I'm going to do this thing or whatever. I'm deciding this is what I'm doing now. Okay. Then abundance, money, then knows where it needs to go. So we know the desire, we decide what we want, we take little action steps to support that desire, then the money comes. That's how it works. That's how the universe works. Okay. They show me literally how a seed functions. Okay. We don't wait for the rain before we plant a seed. We plant the seed. Okay. We tend to it, we nurture it, then the rain comes. The rain doesn't come first. The seed is planted in full faith that it will flourish. So think of your life at the moment. What are your seeds? What are your goals? What are your intentions? Decide, plant it in full faith, and the rain, the prosperity will come to support it. Okay. Now I'm hearing this week a lot of faith is needed. Okay. Now, let's get some elaboration on the Ace of Pentacles for this weekend, please. Here and now. Be in the here and the now moment. Be present with what is. Don't be tempted to go live in the past or live in the future or base your decisions and actions off of the past. As in whatever went pear-shaped before, forget about it. It was all learning. It was all lessons. You are wiser now. So be present. Be in the here and the now with what you are planting in your field of dreams. Be present with what you are gardening. Okay? Stunning. Okay? Let's get some elaboration now from the Enchanted Map. This one. Unexpected visitors. This is about expecting the unexpected. Expect miracles. I'm being drawn to this little bunny here. And bunnies represent prosperity, abundance, new beginnings. Okay? So expect the unexpected this weekend, because I'm also hearing wish, manifestation, miracle. Things coming through, things coming to fruition, which you originally might have thought were impossible. So what I'm taking away here from all of these cards for this week is very simple, okay? Those old dreams and goals that you had before, time to dust them off. The time is now to plant, to act, to decide. Put those dreams and goals into action, and then you will receive the resources, the money, the whatever it is that is necessary to help to bring that intention to fruition now. Okay, because what they're showing me is this weekend coming, there's something significant. It could be to do with the full moon as well, but they're showing doorways opening this weekend to our potentials, to our goals. There's something significant about this weekend. It could be fueled by the moon, I'm not sure, but it's like a stellar gateway, it feels like. Very interesting. Okay, now let's get some further elaboration from the gateway of light activation. Let's see, what do we need to know right now that is going to help us to navigate this week to our advantage? What do we need to know now as a collective? Here's this card yet again. I actually wish I could go back and count how many times we've gotten this card. Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Okay, let's tune in. Let's see. What does this card have to say? Let's see. It says, you can evolve into a greater state of being now. This begins with how you approach even the most mundane of tasks in your own little universe. Show up in ways that you've never shown up before. Instead of checking out of this planet, it's time to check in. Instead of feeling that life is happening to you, realize that you have a huge part to play. Recall your power. Realize that you are part of the evolution of humanity, and it's time to become the leader that you were born to be. It doesn't matter if you're leading yourself or a larger group. The key is to create more loving ways of doing things. Honor the ideas or thoughts that you've been having recently. If you've been hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, or sensing that you're being visited by beings in your sleep, know that you are receiving downloads from heaven. So here, what sticks out is all this yellow, which is the color of the solar plexus chakra. So this week, it feels like our own inner power is really being activated now. And Leo Sun is all about power, okay? Taking charge, being that fiery lion that is not negotiating anymore, that is not settling anymore, that is really going after what you want. And that requires power from us, sovereignty. Amazing. Okay, now let's see. What do we have with the Emerald Tablet activation? Okay, what do we have here? Emerald Tablet activation. Okay, this card says, when the Emerald Tablet activation card appears, you're being called to remember the gifts that you are carrying from previous lifetimes. Even if you don't always understand how to express them, there's a part of you that holds great power within. This is a special time for you to use that power to bring into manifestation all that you need for your life to unfold in a way that is in alignment with your best interests. All that has unfolded so far has given you the opportunity to learn and grow, even the unsettling moments. But you're a master alchemist with the capacity to take all that was once challenging and use it to create positive opportunities for yourself. As above, so below. All the thoughts you send up to source will contribute to your evolution on earth. So what I take away from this is about us really stepping into manifestation this week, really creating and co-creating with source to bring about whatever it is that we're wanting to experience in our lives. I'm also feeling heart activation this week. Because when our heart chakras are activated and turned on and switched on, we might feel a little bit emotional. We might be expressing or feeling a little bit of grief even. And we might actually feel a bit of grief as we are still letting go of the old version of ourselves, right? As we know, last year was all about shedding that skin and letting our old selves go. So we might feel a little bit of grief around that, and also a little bit of grief about letting go of other things that just no longer serve our purpose. Maybe we're letting go of relationships. Maybe we're letting go of things or homes or people. Whatever it is we're letting go of, we might feel a bit of heart activation around that this week. And I'm hearing Spirit say, let the tears flow. Because they're not bad. They're not bad tears. They're just like, they're saying it's like a sneeze. It's a chew. And you shed the things they show me. Letting tears be released. Tears carry emotion. Letting go of our old baggage. So if you're finding yourself feeling a bit emotional this week, see it as phenomenal, because that's what needs to be released now. So very interesting week, very practical week, very let's get on with it. So it kind of follows on from last week's energy of activation, activity, let's go. This week is now we're planting some seeds now. Okay, so yeah, there you have it, guys. I hope that's helped, and wishing you all an amazing week. And once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your comments. Sending you all so much love. Have an amazing week. Take care. Bye.